is Janitza. Good evening, good morning, wherever you're in the world. I am planning and I decided to make a video on how I plan. So these are the three components of my system. One is my computer. I use Google Cal and all that stuff. And then my planner, my hobonichi, and this year I added a brain dump book. So I'm going to start off going through the calendar. I try to have kind of basic blocks of my life, so taking this all down. So step by step, having a structure. And actually, this week I added something for the channel because I never did that before. And then just going through my health, my billing, my family stuff. And as you see, every time I click, there's another component added to the week. And it kind of helps designate where things are going within that week, so I'm not running around trying to figure things out on the fly, because I have ADHD, and it's difficult. It's difficult to kind of get things organized in your brain, so this is my organization. And about every 3 months, I kind of look at it again, because things change, life changes, and I have kids, and a family. So, this is what it looks like. Here I am just adding a couple more things to this week. This is why I like using, I guess, digital for some of this, because one, it's always on your phone when you're out somewhere, but also it helps you move things around. And this is just an example of doing that, adding an appointment for the dentist and then changing the school hours because we will be late. And that way, give myself a little time. And also, I left a little block, if you can see that, reminding myself to have transition times because I don't have that unless I put it in there to remind myself that I also need to drive and go places and get gas and things like that. So I'm adding some stuff for my business on Fridays. Try to keep, I guess, the paperwork stuck to one day instead of every day trying to do a little bit. It's a little too much. So I'm adding some time for notes and treatment plans. I got a little behind this week, so I want to focus some of my energy on that so I can catch up because I'm behind, as ADHDers are. And it's easy to just kind of add things. Alright, that's my business stuff. And now this is my bills. So I think of anytime I gotta spend money, so that goes in bills. And here's my health stuff. I put the gym in the morning, but it's, it doesn't have to be these days, but I definitely want to go 3 times a week. And as you can see, I'm typing infusion. So this year I got diagnosed with MS. Fun little addition to my autoimmune issues. And gotta go once a month and get infusions. And that's quite the endeavor. So kind of reorganizing my day to account for the time there. And also I'm really tired after, so moving clients stuff to another day and then putting a little reminder to reschedule people because I am also messing with their calendars when I have a change of mind. So trying to be thoughtful and mindful and kind of ahead of the game, I guess. These are my routines, rhythms and routines, stuff that needs to happen every week. And I don't think I forgot to add an AM routine to this, so I'm gonna add that right there. And the right calendar. And it's just quick clicking and done. So I really like this. At least this part of my system is really helpful, and it helps me see when things are around. Oh, I doubled something up here. I had to leave that. Gotta love real time. So, alright, this is what the whole thing looks like. So, I like to keep this up on my computer, kind of front and center to see where things are going and where I can put all the tasks and all the to-dos. And then this is a trigger brain dump list. This is my first one actually. I had it in my collections bullet journal years ago, and I decided this is great. I mean, it worked for a while, but things change, and then I made this. So it's just a Word doc, and it just has me think of different things I might need to consider through my planning, right? And then just little reminders everywhere. So I even have a little check mark to make sure that I check the digital calendars. And yeah, I'll leave this here. You guys can pause it or whatever. You folks can pause it. And the next step is just writing out my list.
I'm just gonna let this play out. So if you want to put on some music in the background, I'm just gonna go through it. So I'll do the brain dump list, and then set up my week. This is me just starting off the page and getting everything going. So if you want to get a cup of water, grab your planners, and feel free to use my checklist if you want. I'll put it back on the screen, and see you around. All set with the brain dump. I'm gonna go pick out the weekly kit I want to use.
All right. I will see you in another video. Like, subscribe, all the little buttons. Thanks for joining and watching this through. I'll see you around.